Lane Kiffin, here we go. Arkansas fans, are you ready for the Lane train? Get your visors on. Let's go. Or is it going to be Sam Pittman, Willie Fritz, Matt Campbell, Mike Leach? Who's it going to be? Matt Luke. Kidding. I don't know who the next coach is going to be. My guess is going to be Lane Kiffin. I really do think it's going to happen. But that's just a guess. I don't have any sources, okay? Now, some of you have hit me up. I did report the Chad Morris firing early, okay? But I'm not a breaking news guy, okay? So a lot of you have sent me DMs on Twitter, Instagram, whatever, about the head coaching hire. We'll do as much coach speculation videos as you want. You can find those. They're burning up the internet. I do want to talk about one rule, though. You should hope, you should clamor, you should beg for college football to change. And it's going to sound weird off the top, but scholarship limits in football need to be lowered, okay? Because right now, each and every Division I football school gets 85 scholarships. 85 scholarships. Now, think about a football roster. All right, how many football players do you actually need to be successful? You need 11 offensive starters and backups. Okay, that's 22. You need 11 defensive starters and backups. 22. Then you need specialists, deep snappers, kickers, punters. That's if you use scholarships on those guys. So 44 plus probably, let's say, 12 of those. 56. All right, this is just me freestyling this out. 56. Okay, a few extra backups for certain positions get you up to what? 66 players. That's a high number that you actually need to be successful. And that is 19 less than the amount of scholarship players you're allowed to have on a football team. Now, that's a lot of guys on one team. So, what happens is that all the best 4- and 5-star players all go to the same school and they sit the bench. And a lot of those guys that sit the bench are better than the guys that you have starting at your programs. Like, I'm dead serious. You could see it yourself. And what happens is all these 4- and 5-star guys go to Alabama, Georgia, Clemson, LSU, Auburn to an extent, Ohio State, USC, or any elite recruiting school you could think of, and they all go there and they all sit the bench and they wait for their time to shine. And to me, that, I don't know, that doesn't sit well with me. I would like for more schools to have better players because it dilutes the sample of guys that can actually give you an opportunity to win. And I think if you do lower those scholarship numbers, it would make it even across the board. Now, here's a downside to that, is that you lose those scholarships for you take away opportunities for kids, basically. That's the downside of that. So I don't love it because of that reason. But if you are an Arkansas fan and you're sitting where you are right now and you look and you see the 2020 recruiting rankings and you see that 4 teams in your own divisions in the top 10 and Ole Miss and Mississippi State are top 25 recruiters for the class of 2020, and you got to compete against that every single year? Really? You think that's fun? It's not. I mean, the talent gap is so bad right now at Arkansas, and it was expounded this year because the coaching was so bad. I mean, you should never lose to San Jose State or Western Kentucky or whatever. Chad Morris was just a bad coach. We know this. Or he was a bad coach at Arkansas. We know this. Whatever. But if you really want Arkansas to be competitive again, you should want those scholarship limits to go down. And until that happens, I don't see how the talent could trickle down to you. Think about it this way. All right. while scholarship limits in football are way too high, in baseball, they are way too low, 11.7. Okay, each and every baseball school gets 11.7 scholarships. Well, that is a very, very, very low number. Think about all the baseball players that you need. You probably need 25 to 30 on a roster to be successful. You can have no more than 27 scholarship players. You have 11.7 total scholarships. So what happens is, in college baseball, most of those players don't have full scholarships. They divvy up the scholarships, and it gets spread around that way. So, yeah, you can see the benefit of that. While that does mean that not as many kids are getting the opportunity to play Division I college baseball on a full scholarship or a scholarship at all, you notice the SEC in baseball, right? Every year it's uber competitive. Every team is good. Mississippi State, Arkansas, LSU, Auburn, Florida, South Carolina, Georgia. Every week it's competitive because the talent is dispersed and spread out all throughout the conference. And that's a good thing. So there needs to be market correction. There needs to be more baseball scholarships and lower football scholarships. That's some fancy graphics right there. So don't forget to like and share this video. Let me know what you think. Do you think that that would help out Arkansas if you could lower the scholarship amount from 85 down to 75 or any number, 85 to 80 or whatever? Let me know in the comment section below. Like and share this video. And do you think Lane Kiffin's going to be the next coach at Arkansas? It's Power Hour Hogs, okay? Let's connect on all forms of social media. It's at Carter the Power, Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram. I just started doing the TikTok. Let's connect, okay?